Now, on Trump and the world and the implications for us, it's a very tricky subject to deal with for at least two reasons. The first reason is that Trump is an unknown entity, an unpredictable figure, and not a politician. When it's a politician, even if a politician was a maverick, even if a politician was prone to tantrums, was prone to sudden changes of things, there is a framework within which you could analyze them, because politicians tend to act in certain manner, following certain patterns that can be predicted. The second reason is that it is quite early in Trump's presidency to make definitive judgments about how it might affect all of us. Let me just make a start. One is that Trump is an epitome. Trump is representing a certain development that is taking place in the world right now. Trump cannot be understood without understanding the rise of the right wing in France right now, as they go to the elections in May, the vote by the Brits to exit the EU, the tightening of protectionism in world trade, negotiations, and other developments of that nature. He represents the unorthodox, the unusual, the entry of the other in the mainstream. And this other represents all the angry ones, the disillusioned ones, the ones who feel that the way things have been just does not work. And that is happening all over the place. It is called opportunism, sometimes it's called populism, sometimes it's called the this, it could be ultra-left or ultra-right. Because by the way, the ultra-left and ultra-right can actually share a lot of tendencies. So the unorthodox. And the unorthodox are also the anti-establishment. They are opposed to the way things have always been across all range of areas, from economic to political to science to education to knowledge, any area. They just feel disgruntled about the normal, the usual, the orthodox, the established pattern of doing things. Which means if Trump is meeting with the heads of universities in the US, is likely to say, why the hell you do this thing? Whereas Bush, Clinton, and Obama would have thought, oh, that's a normal thing for universities to do. But Trump would be like, what the hell do you do that? Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to spend money on this relationship with Sweden? What do we get from it? There was something of that nature. He's likely to ask unorthodox questions because it's anti-establishment, and that happens with a bit of the right-wing orientation, which simply means there will be questions about virtually everything. It also epitomizes growing uncertainty. It also generates uncertainty, but it epitomizes uncertainty. It rises out of uncertainty about the direction that the world is taking. The world economy grows significantly in the 1970s and the 1980s. It grows on an upward trajectory. And in the 1990s, the end of the Cold War, the new world is emerging, globalization. It looks like we've arrived in an El Dorado of a sort. And in the 2000s, in spite of a little bit like the September 11 incident and the rise of radicalism and stuff like that, but it is a world of possibilities. It's a world of positive developments. But suddenly in 2008, when the world hits this big financial crisis, it begins in the US banking system and it spreads right through the system, you suddenly now have 8 continuous years of depressed growth, or in many cases, negative growth. That creates a lot of uncertainty about the direction that the world must take, whether the things that we thought work are working, and whether the dream that people had are achievable. In the US case, the narrative of an American dream is an important glue that holds the US as a society together, as a manufactured society. It's a manufactured country. It did not exist throughout early modern history even. It's a very new country, but it holds itself to its narrative of a dream, of a people that can achieve anything, that they see no limit, that have the world under their feet and stuff like that. And suddenly, with this crisis, that dream is called into question. In the Midwest, in the northern parts of the US, in the very southern parts of the US, suddenly large numbers of US citizens who are central to this dream start to doubt this dream, whether it is happening.